And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to my property place live chat. It's sharp 9 p.m. now. My show have just started. And tonight is going to be something very interesting because I'll be hosting another guest, a very special guest, where she will be sharing a lot about her experiences dealing with a high net worth people. That's right. So that will be something that we are going to be covering afterwards. And today we will also be talking about like what you see in my topic. How does the rich survive the recession? Yeah, there are many recessions, and we're going to study how these rich people actually survive the recession. And more of this in my Property Place live chat. All right, for those of you who have just join us, my name is Timothy Lau. Probably a good simple round of introduction will do because some of you have never been on my show and this is your first time joining me. Welcome to my Property Place, and I thank you for really spending time on a Saturday night to be with me. I'm really thank you very much. And okay, my name is Timothy Lau, and my age depends on you. Okay, if you want me to be young, I'll be young, and if you want me to be matured, I will be with you. And what do? I run a property agency. I own a property agency here in Kota Damansara. And basically, my hobbies are I love to eat. You like to eat. I like to eat. All right. We all like to eat. I like to travel. Okay. That's a very common hobby too. Probably something that I do, a lot of you don't, but you could try is I dance salsa. Me, my wife, we've been dancing salsa for many years. Do I still dance? Occasionally, but not as agile as I used to. I would love to have that, but yeah, well, it's part of an exercise that I do. I love food photography. I take photographs of food, and I like traveling. Yeah, I just mentioned to you, I like traveling. I can't travel right now. Well, hopefully it's opening soon so that we can start traveling again. Now, what I do is I do a lot of public speaking, yeah, for property events and stuff like that, and I like to tinkle with gadgets. Hence, you can see nice green screen. I actually have a green screen. You can see my hands are green color, right? So I've got green screen on, and I've got a nice webcam and stuff like that. I've been in this industry, real estate industry, for more than 12 years. Okay, I started off as a real estate agent, and I worked my way to understand the business better. Now, before being into the real estate business, I was in IT industry for a good 15 years. I was with Hewlett Packard, HP. I was with Microsoft for a while, and I was also with Shell in Cyberjaya. And in fact, my last job in Shell Cyberjaya made me go back to Cyberjaya to sell properties and become very familiar with the properties in Cyberjaya for about 10 years. Yep. And yeah, that's basically how I did it. I when I first started going into properties, I graduated from the University of Montclair. If I mention to you University of Montclair, basically that's where a lot of real estate agents do, right? You go there, you do sub sale, you do sales, and then you learn about the trade of real estate from Montclair. Then from there, you expand out to do other areas. Okay, a lot of agents do that. And I've worked with local agents, local property developers. I've worked with international, I work with Australian agents and property developers, and also UK. So that's also my area of expertise. I do international properties. And I think my biggest achievement would be to study and market two very different cities on opposite sides. One would be Cyberjaya. I got to know about Cyberjaya, and I fell in love with it, and I started studying the whole township. And in 2014, I did the same thing with Gold Coast, Australia. When I visit there, I went for a holiday, and I again fell in love with that place. I studied that place, brought properties back to Malaysia and sell it to Malaysians. Did a pretty decent job. I sold about 50 over landed houses in Gold Coast, Australia, in a small town called Coomera. If you are familiar with Gold Coast, Australia, it's about 15 minutes away from Surfers Paradise. Now, why do I like Gold Coast, Australia? It's simply because Gold Coast is basically, they have 55 kilometers of unbroken beach, if you have never been to Gold Coast, Australia. And the population of Gold Coast, Australia, stands, the people from different nationalities are there. So it's really a very, very nice environment to be in. And basically that's what I do, international property. Now, a little bit about My Property Place live chat. If you are just joining us, My Property Place live chat is a discussion forum, right? So what we do is we discuss about current matters, anything to do with property investment. All right, anything at all with property investment, we cover. It can be 1 minute feng shui, the next minute we'll be talking about decorating your apartment to make sure that it rents better. So these are some of the topics we cover. And how do I do this? I'll bring in experts and some of them who are in the business as a guest here to talk about it. That's what in the gist this show is about. And I think most importantly, this show is to provide knowledge and data and information so that when you want to invest in property, you can refer back to our show, my show, and you will get all this information. So this is really important. So really importantly, if you want to know more about what we talk about, you can visit my website, mypropertyplace.my, or you can even go to my Facebook group, My Property Place Facebook group. So these are some of the other sources of information that you can get. I will flash this information out again later, right? So so basically that is what My Property Place. We run every Saturday at 9 p.m. until 10 p.m. That's right. So that's what we do. And you have any questions at all? If you have any questions that you want to ask within the show, feel free to just post your questions. If there is enough time, we will cover those questions for you so that you can get a good answer for it. If there's not enough time, then what we're going to do is we're going to answer it later, right? And then much later. I see Wing Hon is Wing, my good friend Wing is online. Hi Wing, good to have you. And Wendy Ong is also in the show. Hi, nice to have you joining us tonight. And really nice to have you. Okay, now I'm going to be ready to bring in my guest. My guest is ready now. Let me just go backstage and check if she's ready. All right. And there you are, my pretty gorgeous guest. Her name is May Pua. I'm so glad you could join us tonight. May, how are you this evening, May? May, you are, yeah.
Okay. Good evening, Tim. Thank you for inviting me to this topic, recession, and yeah, you can get rich on the next recession. Yes. Hi, everyone who is watching us live. Yeah, my name is May Pua, and also I'm an author, upcoming book author for my lifestyle networking angle of story. I do not know what is the title of my book yet.
I see you have a very golden background today with you. You are really glowing today with gold. You thank and I think that's really you, your branding, right?
Yes, because I do like this topic, and I hope this live tonight we can share some of our as I don't say I'm very expertise on it, but I hope I can share some of my experience and knowledge that can benefit all of you who is watching this.
Definitely. And May has a special request for me tonight, is that she asked me not to be too formal. So therefore, we should go as casual as possible today. No, don't worry. I'm not going to take out my jacket. We're still going to keep that, in the show. Okay. And I'd like Elizabeth Wen just joined us. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you very much for joining us in our show. And okay, just a little bit about May. Let me tell you a little bit about May. May, her name is May Pua. Now, her age. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to talk about age. Age is very sensitive for ladies.
But
so I
tell you, it's not a secret. Okay, you should know. I'm an entrepreneur, so I have few businesses. Yeah, so age to me is not a secret for me. Okay, I can tell you my.
I know that's one secret that she has. She has anti-aging. She has an anti-aging secret. You know, that is something that you've got to ask her. She will be able to tell you that. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask her age because, but then again, I every time look at her, she looks like that. You know, she looks so gorgeous all the time, and she keeps it that way. Right. And yeah, another hello to Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Welcome to the show, and thank you very much for joining us this evening. And okay, back to May. May deals a lot with high net worth clients, right? Okay, she worked with high net worth clients around the world. She brings her clients to invest in various different portfolios, you know, of investment that only the rich people do. And that's something that I like to, you know, tweak into her secret to maybe share a little bit to us. Maybe we, the not so very rich ones, can learn a little bit about it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
May used to be in the financial market as well. She has achieved her MDRT. You all know what's MDRT, right? $1 million round table. With just two clients. With two clients, she managed to achieve her $1 million round table. So that shows how high profile her clients are. Okay, and of course, finally, about her upcoming book. I think I'm going to keep the upcoming book to a later part towards the end of the show, where we want to, you know, force her to tell us a little bit about the show. Okay, about the book. Sorry, about the book.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
so
gist of
maybe
the book.
we're gonna move on. I'm not going to talk too much because, you know, then got May Pua got no chance to talk. Y'all are here to see May Pua talk, not Timothy Lau. You see me every week. All right, and Geraldine
So,
also just joined us.
oh,
Hello, Geraldine.
hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
So, hey,
mm.
maybe you can tell us more about what you do and how do you work with your clients.
Okay, maybe I just give a very brief introduction of myself. I
Yep.
started
Sure.
working, then I fire my boss because my boss owe me commission. So I become an insurance agent with ING. After that, I venture into financial advisor. So actually now I'm a certified Islamic financial advisor, approved and licensed by Bank Negara and also Security Commission, also Labuan FSA license. Okay, then yes, so now I'm attached with a financial company. Okay, we are actually quite a top company in doing a one-stop financial services to all our clients. Okay, as Tim mentioned, I not just only deal with high net worth, I deal with everyone. Okay, I'm willing to help and share my knowledge. Okay, okay.
So
Then
you are reachable lah, not only
okay, yes, anyone can just call me. Look for me in my Facebook. Yes, I'm very happy to help. I'm not just dealing with high net worth, but I'm very blessed that I have chance that I can deal with high net worth people and I also learn from them. Okay, so high net worth people, how they can be getting riches and riches. So today our topic, we are talking about 5 ways, right, Tim? So
yes,
maybe we
yes,
just share the way. Okay,
yeah.
what are why the rich can be getting riches? First is the lesson and preparation. Okay,
Mm,
the rich, they learn from the lesson and then they prepare.
mm,
I think most of us, we lack of this segment. Okay, you see, three major crises we have gone through. Now you
mm.
know my age, huh? I have gone through three major
You have
economic
gone through three major crises.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
now all of you can guess my age. Okay. If you guess right, yes, maybe I can 请你飲茶啦, then I share how to make more money. Okay. Yeah, 1958 to 1986, we have commodity stock crisis where US interest increase was high, interest, and because we are exporter country, so we depend on the export, so manufacturer suffer, okay, on the export. Okay, then 1997, 98, yeah, this crisis is hit me a lot because at this 1997 I was graduated and I was looking for a job, and it's so how to say, it's so terrible that when I went for interview, it's like 20, 30 people queuing up for job. Okay, 1997, imagine that. So it is an Asia financial crisis. Okay, I think most of you should can recall this, and this due to what? Because of the stock collapse. Okay, and this is the most worst economy. We heard about 大老細生意做到好好 suddenly bankruptcy. After that 利用 their bungalow 啦，利用 factory。Yeah, because 燒到手嘛，係咪同人講嘛？炒股炒燒到手，有啲愛跳樓。Okay, this is what the layman people say.
Got burn and they want to jump down, want to commit suicide.
Yeah, because you burn what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 跳樓咯。This is just a joke lah,
I
not really.
think, yeah, of course.
Okay. Then
Recession
after that,
financial, okay,
yeah.
I understand. I remember that.
You remember, right? So I remember very because I just graduated and I'm looking for a job. Oh, damn, it's really suffer. So 2008 and 2009, just not long ago lah, huh? Yeah, it's a global financial crisis where there's excessive for lending by banks, especially in housing loan. Okay, this happened in US. So team, yeah, in property, I think you know this very well. It's a very hot topic at that moment. And Malaysia is a trade dependent country. Okay, we trade with US. Okay, when US suffer, we actually suffer. Okay, then this why we call a bubble burst. Okay, so bubble burst, what happened? We know, right? One of the insurance tycoon, okay, AIG, 都企唔穩. So the government, US government have to save them. Okay. Another one is Lehman Brothers. Okay. This is a shock to us where Lehman Brothers can close down. Okay. So this is the three major crises. I do not know. Some of you are much younger than me. Okay. You might go through either one or two, but myself or my client, because my client are mostly very elderly age, 50 and above, either 50, 60, 70, they gone through many cycle of the crisis. So they have very well, they learn a very well lesson. They have very good experience and they have done a very good preparation. So today we have another, I did not say now we are in the crisis yet. There's no big.
I don't think we are at the full crisis
yet.
We are not.
We are still better. Our share market today is still much better than 1998. Okay, so today we are still fine. Okay, so now for some rich people where they got cash in hand, they have the advantage.
Yeah. But, so what do they do? What do they do with the money?
Okay, they just look around and shop and see who can give them the best offer. Because cash is king now.
Correct. Cash is king. I agree fully.
Correct. People will say, I have cash. Can I invest in this stock or what? I say I have no advice for you now, unless I look at your total raw investment portfolio. What do you have currently and what do you want to have and whether it's right for you to have this kind of investment or not. So we have a system because we are financial advisor. I don't sell product. So we go through that. Then only I give advice. Okay.
Yep.
So this is the first thing.
Which I like to add that basically what May is trying to say is if you are capable at this moment in time, what you're doing is you need to leverage on your equity. All right. What you have in hand and don't let go if let's say your investments are doing well. Some people feel that and this is not the right time for you to take the risk, let go of whatever who is currently making money and you think that you want to invest in something with a little bit more higher risk and let go of your current comfortable investment. So this is what I think overall the rich people are doing. Is that right, May?
Yes, one more thing, rich people when they invest, first of all, they look for long term. That's why I mentioned it's the long-term financial independent and wealth. Okay.
Yeah.
When your stock market drop, anything of your investment drop, will you panic? I think majority of people will panic because of fear. Okay. But for rich people, they are not worried at all because they know the market will bounce back. It's a matter of time. So when they have cash, they just shop around. They just see what kind of just like you go shopping lah. You go and see Hermes, LV, Prada. Which brand do I like? Which brand suit me? They are now actually looking. They are at this situation. So don't be panic. Keep on your investment. Don't be so fearful when people say, "Hey, 慘咯，我個蝕到砰砰聲啊，快啲放." Actually, investment is emotional. Okay. Sometimes cannot follow emotional based on fact. Okay. Another thing I want to talk, the number 2 is about leverage on expertise. Okay. So you see the high net worth people, they are busy because they have few businesses. They don't depend on one business. Okay. And also they want to enjoy life. They have their own lifestyle. Okay. Very luxury lifestyle. They can have private jet. Just take private jet. Okay, I want to go London for 2 weeks. They can do that. Okay. Also they can do like, oh, my son's birthday, I want to do party. I want to power.
Yeah, I heard in
I do. Yes,
US
I have one
US
client.
some of
Son, yes, the son
I
only I think 1 years old baby party. First children, first son. So he managed to power one of the island.
one island.
One of the island resort lah, not whole island lah. Not be so excited lah. So one of the island resort, power whole resort. Then she invited all the relative, business partner, friends, just to celebrate 1-year-old baby. Wow, nice, huh? Okay. I don't
Nice.
know whether the baby can remember or not, but this is kind of what they want to do. Okay, so what they do, they have few businesses, and also they enjoy lifestyle. They actually leverage on expertise. Okay, you don't think that high net worth people, they know everything. Okay, they might be very expert in certain of their business, but not all.
Correct.
Why they join and partnership with business partner? Because they know, oh, this business have potential, but I have no expertise. But what I have cash, I have money, or I have network. High net worth people, their network big, okay? So they partner and run business, okay? So they leverage on expertise. Example, I have one client, he has 200 properties, like what I mentioned just now, okay?
200 properties.
200 properties from residential up to commercial.
Malaysian.
And he is still keep buying. Today, still keep buying. Still keep buying. Okay? This
He's a
is what they do.
Malaysian. Is he a
He's
Malaysian?
a Malaysian and very young entrepreneur. Okay? You see how this is mindset? Because what they like, financial goal, they think very different from
It's
from
true.
ordinary.
Yeah, rich people has a very different mentality compared to day-to-day people. You know, I mean, the way they perceive money, the way they perceive investment is very, very different. That's why
Yes.
they're able to do what other people cannot do.
Yeah, and also when I meet them, or I have chance to have a coffee or dinner or whatever with them, high tea, they will not ask you, hey, May, how is your business? No, they will only ask you, hey, what kind of opportunity do we have? Hey, May, do you have
They're
any?
always looking for opportunity.
Yes. May, do you have anything where I can take a bit of risk lah, but give me this kind of return? Or May, do you have any of your clients where I have money and I want to invest in this business? They always talk this topic. Okay, they will not talk other than like how to say what car you buy lah, because they are more than that.
Yeah.
What
In fact, just to share with you, May, I also have quite a few clients now. Particularly at this moment in time, right? They are coming to ask me, Tim, got any fire sale, got any jalan? Because they have the money and they know that they are in the position to press come those sellers, you know.
Yeah,
okay,
because they
and
have
yeah, correct. So they have the bargaining power, let's per se lah. In
Yeah.
fact, let me tell you who are the people. They normally rich people they so-called take advantage is when people cannot tahan in to continue to sustain maintain their loans and all that, right? They will go in, they will save these people as per se by
so-called
taking
safe
over
lah,
their
but they buy over lah.
they take over their property lah.
They lelong lah. They
Yeah.
how they say, okay, you need money. Maybe you need money to because of your cash flow. You need to
Yes,
continue running your business.
yes,
Okay, now
yes,
I have money.
yes.
So I give you
So
1 million.
they buy over better than bank lelong ma.
Yes, of course, bank will win one.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's one way they do lah.
Yes, so high net worth always leverage on expertise, where this one all of us can learn. For
Yeah.
example, like myself, okay, I pick up financial because I want to learn financial. So I leverage on my industry. So
Mm.
now I know where to invest, how to invest. Okay. And a lot of people want to know and also ask me, when is the right time to invest?
Mm.
I think
When?
Tim also a lot of people will ask him, hey Tim, what is the right time to buy property? Can I wait? When
A
time
lot
will
of
go down?
people ask me. A lot of
Yes,
people.
yeah, this is a very, very common question.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone and high net worth people never ask this kind of question.
Mm.
会
Yep.
长 are you that?
I
Tell
have
me.
we have a banker just log in and then join us, and he works in a bank, and he say, yeah,
Oh, bank.
bank always win.
Yes.
Yes, you are right, Eric. Bank always win.
So now, yeah, so bank always win, okay? When you charge your loan or whatever, bank always win, right? Unless use cash. So don't let the bank to make profit out of you, lah, but it's impossible. Sometimes
Yeah.
actually high net worth people they also leverage on bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
This is
even if you want to leverage on bank, you want to
yes,
go into smart debts, owe money to the bank, you also have to be very smart. Make sure that you don't get caught, because I think my brother here, Eric, also teach me before that there are some people who actually leverage too much on the how much they owe the bank to use it to earn money. But when something like a pandemic like that or affected everybody, they never expected, so they get caught, also kena burn.
yeah. I think there's one incident, if I'm not mistaken, is that the developer will pay everything for you, and you don't need to pay your servicing for loan. Only you pay after 3 years. There's an offer. I can't recall what is the term. So that time, okay, so many people invested into few properties.
Correct.
Yeah. So after 3 years completion, they need to take it, and then we have this kind of pandemic. So you have to let go your property. So this is also another lesson, okay?
Yes,
We have
yes.
to learn and we have to
I think this was 4 or 5 years ago when the
yes,
time was
correct.
very good. Everybody like shopping like that,
Yeah.
buy property 2-3 units.
My property 好似買菜啊, but now
Oh
choy
well,
very
well some people also, because they have this magic term called compressed loan, ma. A lot of people were using this trick called compressed loan, which is another different topic that one of these days
yeah, okay. So we don't talk. So
discuss about.
we are talking about high net worth. They leverage
Yeah,
on
yeah,
expertise. So they
yeah.
also leverage on us like we are the financial advisor. So what we do, we have nothing to sell them, but we try to help. We try to help them to look into their overall portfolio, and also we help them to generate a report. Okay, see whether their report is healthy or not. Just like your CTOS and secrets. Okay, I think everyone know about that. Okay. So then we go into point number 3. Okay, I think I covered the point number 3 just now. Okay, the point number 3 is the common investment that we heard about is property law.
Yes.
Chinese like to buy 军桃 ma, feel very
Yes.
safe, right? 硬
I like the way you say Chinese like to buy 军桃, bricks.
军桃好硬 ma. I can more, I can see. Okay, very 硬 very strong. Okay, 军桃. Then normal common one is unit trust law. You can buy from agent or bank or whatever. Then some is stock law, blue chip, whatever. You can trade or you keep. Okay. Then some is bond law. You can get it from bank or advisor or security or fund houses or whatever. This is a very common one. So I'm doing something not common, which is the offshore investment, where you want to invest out of your country by using none of your own country currency. Example, like Malaysia. If you want to invest, you want to diversify. I call it diversify because you have everything in Malaysia already. My property in Malaysia, 我個仔有 Malaysia, 我個老婆有 Malaysia. Maybe 我有個老婆 overseas. That one I cannot help. Your business also in Malaysia.
You don't supply that one,
I don't supply that one. Don't come to me. Don't come after me. Okay. Then yeah, everything, your golf membership, everything also in Malaysia. So you are thinking to diversify
Correct,
certain
correct.
portion of wealth out of Malaysia.
Ah,
Okay. For
okay.
diversification purposes, then I can help you. So we will
Uh-huh.
we will advise you how to do that. So this
So
is called,
you also specialize in this offshore overseas investment then?
yeah, we are licensed. We are licensed and we can give this kind of advice. So we call offshore investment. Okay. It's very common in certain countries, but it's still very new in Malaysia. I hope
Mm.
coming soon we can give more education. But some of the
So
high net
offshore,
worth, they are
yeah,
doing already.
sorry. You go ahead. Sorry.
Mm.
Ah,
Some of the high net worth actually they are doing this kind of investment because they have
mm,
saving or bank account in other countries. So as you know, when
mm,
you have bank account in other country, they don't have 3% FD like Malaysia.
mm.
So they rather
Okay.
diversify and invest in offshore,
Mm,
in
mm.
pound sterling
Yeah.
or in US dollar or in Aussie.
Mm, mm,
Okay, that's on their
mm.
purpose. Okay, so this is um, the very the non-common one. Okay, another very rare thing, and this high level people, you think they are crazy. They say you get what I mean? You think that they
Ah,
are crazy, but actually they are not. They do research and they study and they read. Okay, they get advice from experts. Example, wine
mm.
investment. Have you ever
Wine.
think, "Ayo, I buy wine, I invest wine"?
冇啊，我
Why?
wine 攞嚟飲嘅啫，I only drink.
I don't know much about wine investment. It's not my expertise. So I also
Mhm.
learn and pick up here and there from my client. It is very interesting. I also learn a lot. Okay, they will tell you this wine, don't know what year, don't know how they cast it, don't know how. Okay, I keep. After that, I can sell now. I buy, don't know, about 50,000 US dollars. So I keep for don't know how many years. Then I
Yeah.
sell at 30%. I say, wow, very good. Huh? I say,
May,
if you,
I want
mm,
to tell you one joke. I
mm,
also like to keep wine, but of course I don't buy very expensive wine. I like to keep wine because a wine bar in the house looks very nice as a decoration. All right.
oh,
I also
okay.
don't drink very much lah. So
I
I
like
started buying some wine, and then there was one point in time I went to Japan, so I bought apa sake, sake.
Oh, okay.
Sake,
I
I see inside got
can
gold. Yeah,
help you to finish it, because
got
got
gold.
expired.
I don't know. I don't know got expiry date. So why I bought the sake and put so nice, Then after that, I thought 2 years already take out and say, oh yeah, shoot, expired already.
Yes.
No, nobody tell me can expire.
So I told my client, I said, wow, you bought so many wine, oh. Okay, lor. Good for me. I can come and drink, lor. I say, if you give me wine, I will just drink. I never know how they have this kind of idea
Mm,
and they go into the investment of wine, which is
mm.
very interesting.
I
Okay.
guess so. I heard it. No, sometimes you see in a
Yes.
movie,
But it's a
vintage
very
wine.
high risk investment. It's a very
Yeah,
high risk investment, and not many people are doing it. If they are doing it, they actually they do have very good knowledge
yeah.
on it.
Very atas lah. This one very atas already.
Another one is fine art. Okay, I
Fine
want
art.
fine art. Okay, I'm not an art person. Okay, so I do not know how to appreciate. Okay, I have one client just bought property, one bungalow to
Mm-hmm.
keep all the art because
Wow.
arts. But the spouse, woman, I like handbag, You give me from this, I know, You give me one piece of art with a horse or with a tree, I do not know how to appreciate. Okay, so he bought one bungalow just to keep all his fine arts. I do not know how much it cost, but he told me that, May, if something happened to my bungalow, say, hey, touch it, wow, I might lost a lot of money. I
Insurance
say,
can cover.
insurance can cover, yes. He has to buy the household insurance like fire and burglary. Yeah, I
Yeah.
say Malaysian pencuri got so pandai meh? He knows meh? This piece of art cost how much meh? I also don't know now. I think, but I say you still have to insure lah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
That's right.
yeah. I think overall the arts cost 7 figure and above already.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he
very sure.
also
I'm
still
very
keep buying. He buying from international one.
sure.
He go and find all these artists. Some pass away. Wow, then he keep.
Well, I know about this one
Yeah.
because I read from the news. Some of our people take care of the country one. Also, they have a lot of fine art in their house. They
Yes.
invested in a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a,
Another one. Yeah.
yeah, there's a question I think
Um,
Eric has just asked us.
Eric is
Uh,
a banker, is it? Yeah.
yes, he's a banker. He's always asking us very cow questions. One, Eric, you want to kenakan us, is it?
Oh,
Okay, he's asking whether should people invest in share market now, because
kangaroo market.
now the share market is like, this kangaroo market. That means to say
Kangaroo,
toing,
yes,
toing, toing,
correct. You jump,
toing, toing,
jump,
toing.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Or should the investor invest in blue chip houses such as auction properties from bank? If those people who has, for me, the second part, the property one, I feel if you are cash rich and you can get property which is below market is something is worth keeping, because like what she's I may say, Gina, bricks is better than paper. Sometimes we all say, I mean, that's me, I'm being biased, right? Bricks are better than paper.
If people have advantage, today if I
Yeah,
invest in some investment which is the stock or unit trust, so long I don't cash out, I only paper loss. Okay,
correct,
it's not
correct,
actual loss. It still
correct.
depends on 你個子彈可以頂幾耐. If you can think, I can tell you, you invest now, but based on your own risk profile, go
Mm,
and look for us, like us,
mm.
advisor to look into your overall portfolio. Look for something that's suitable to you. If your 鸡蛋 can think, okay,
Yeah,
another
that's right.
2 to 5 years,
Mm.
yes, you will make some money. I
I think
mean,
also
make some money
also
means
because of the people's appetite also, whether some like,
yes,
some like brick, some like paper, and then some people's like that. Today somebody just told me, oh, I don't like to invest in this kind of bonds and things like that, because why? He malas every time have to go and monitor the progress, up down, up down. I mean, the house is a house, is there, is there. We collect rental. That's pretty much it.
some people
Yeah,
like to collect 君桃 ma. Some people like to collect paper. So my advice is everything you have to collect.
correct,
Just like
correct.
you want to go to gym, lor. You want to be healthy, you go to gym. So you want to build six pack. So the coach, you need to engage a coach. So you need to leverage on the expertise, lor, either property team, financial, May Pua. Okay. So the coach will tell you, okay, you want to build six pack, look out. What you need to do, eat healthy, lor.
Mm,
Same in investment. Investment, financial, it's not that hard to understand.
mm.
Okay. You know the concept, the fundamental of it. Okay. That's it.
That.
So I think we have answered Eric's question, right?
Yeah, Eric's, yes. I think Eric's very supportive. Every show also he will ask
Wow.
questions, which is good. I think it helps us to be able to cover more. And okay, probably here we want to say hi to some of our visitors here. We
Yeah.
have Shanice. Shanice, hi Shanice, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us. We got Sheila. Well, Sheila says, May,
Hi.
you're looking very regal, very gorgeous tonight. Hi
Thank you. Thank
Sheila.
you.
Thank you Sheila
Sheila
for,
is my fashion feng shui. Okay. Fashion feng shui, not property feng shui. Don't make mistaken. Yeah. So fashion feng shui. Very
Sheila.
good
Sheila is
person.
amazing. She has got the eye for it, and she really can give very good advice on fashion.
Yes.
Michelle, hi, long time no see. Michelle, Michelle Yam is here as well, and Datin Lis. Thank you very much, Datin Lis. Datin
Yeah.
Lis is
Yes.
also
I
with
think
us
we have
tonight.
another guest is Weng Hong Hong. Weng Hong is the
Ah,
a lot of
YouTuber.
YouTuber, right? It's like
Yes, Wing is a
follower,
YouTuber.
very amazing.
Yes. Okay. Oh, so now YouTubing is also another one thing. A lot of kids are learning this kind of skills, where I think the future generation of rich people are more into that part of the business, where our generation will probably have to play catch up already.
Yes, yes, yeah. I
Mm.
think I
So,
learned that also.
so maybe I think for you, May, you probably will be very familiar is investment in handbag, right?
Handbag, yes, I think 20 years ago or 15 years ago, yes, you buy a Prada or you buy a Chanel or you buy a Hermes, yes, I think you can trade. You can
Ah,
sell as pre-owned and you can get pretty good price. I have one lady clients like to collect a lot of Hermes, okay, Hermes handbag, because
uh-huh.
Hermes, sometimes you walk in, you can't get it. It's not like you walk in, you say, oh, I have money, I want to buy this bag. Hermes
Mm,
don't do this for
mm,
us. Okay,
mm,
you have to wait. Sometimes you have to queue. Okay, it's
mm,
a waiting
mm,
list. So
mm.
my this client always fly international, so always buy because she is a VVIP client for Hermes. So she has the privilege to get whatever bag she wants.
Mm.
So she trade. Maybe she buy one bag, normal one is about 50,000. Okay.
All right.
Then she use for like 6 months. She feel bored.
Mm-hmm.
Then she trade.
Can be traded. There's market for that.
Yeah, 10 to 15 years ago, yes, you can make quite good money. I think now it's a bit challenging.
Why now everybody can afford, is it?
Not to say now everybody can afford. I think the trend has changed. The market trend changed. Last time when, let's say you have a Chanel bag, okay, you can also trade in pre-owned. You make a bit money for Chanel, okay. But now I think easily you can go into KLCC and get a Chanel by yourself, or you fly to nearest in Singapore.
True.
You can get the most upcoming trend of Chanel Singapore.
But what I think maybe some of them they collect because it's limited edition, is it?
Yes. Some now I think they don't trade. Okay. They keep for
Collect,
themselves.
they collect,
They become a bag collector.
My son recently teach me something. He's only 16 years old, by the way, my son Joel, and he teach me something that now young people, the slightly richer young people, is doing what they are collecting sports shoes, and they are trading sports shoes. I was surprised because I thought sports shoe lah. You know what kind of sports shoe you got? Nike and all this kind of thing. He showed me this pair of sports shoe. It's called Yeezy, and it's about $7,000, and that is not the most expensive sports shoe. So what they do is they collect, and then like you say lah, they wear once or twice, they keep it in very good condition, and then they trade it. They can actually trade it.
Yeah. Another thing is watches. You know, they like to the high net worth. They can have many watches and also cost 7 figure and above.
True.
But this they don't trade lah. They just like to invest. I call all kind of top brand in the world like Patek Philippe, Rolex, or other a lot of brands.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Eric has another question.
Wow.
Okay. Good. It keeps us busy. How do you advise a foreigner coming into Malaysia for short-term investment versus long-term investment, especially a lot of Hong Kong coming into Malaysia? Okay, I will answer on the property part. From the property perspective, a lot of Hong Kong people are now buying into Malaysia because the landscape in property landscape in Malaysia looks a bit more brighter compared to where they are coming from. Of course, in terms of value, in terms of pricing, it's a lot more cost effective to invest in Malaysia, and particularly it's because same culture, same language, so it's not too difficult to understand. That's why a lot of Hong Kong people are finding it very addictive to buy into Malaysian property, particularly in big cities, KLCC, in Penang, in Johor. I see a lot of Hong Kong people likes Johor, okay, and some of them, I would say, a lot of them are investing into dual, basically for investment as well as for short-term stay. They come. It's just like when we invest in different countries. In Malaysia, we invest in overseas country. We do the same thing. I've got a lot of clients who invest in Australia. They lease out property for 6 months, and the following 6 months they go for holiday. They go and stay there. Okay, so this is what Hong Kong people are doing to a lot of properties in Malaysia. Whereas I think the Chinese people from China, they more so they invest purely for the sake of investment. They buy the property here, they get someone to manage the property for them, collect rents for them. So this is on the property side. May you have anything to add from the non-property side?
Yeah, let's say if you're talking about investment, I think as you know, China people, they will go the nearest placer country is Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is a very advanced financial hub compared to Malaysia. Okay, just like Singapore. So they have more staff investment choices compared to us. So I think these people, they will not think about this kind of paper investment in our country because they have better choice in out of Malaysia. But what I can offer them is the offshore insurance. Okay.
Okay, so that is a much a better option for that. Is that for short term or long term?
There's investment easily. You must be million to long term because you cannot make money overnight. Yes. investment usually you have to be mid and long term basis.
Okay. We have a guest who just mentioned that Zik is saying that love all of it. He basically love all of it. Property, unit trust, offshore investment, and stocks should diversify insightfully, which is true. I think we shouldn't. The most wisest word that someone has taught us will be, do not put all your eggs in one basket.
I think it's
Okay.
from Warren Buffett, right? Is it
Yes,
from Warren?
correct. I think what we should do now is to try to make a bigger basket.
Yeah. So you can imagine very simple. I always tell my client, sometimes they don't understand what basket diversification, what is diverse. I say you because we are human, we need to eat. Okay. So doctor tell you, May, if you want to be healthy, fit, you must have balanced diet. So what is balanced diet? You must drink water, you must have enough sleep, you must take protein, fiber, must have carb, this and that, right? So I
Must
say
have
this.
cigar once in a while, is it?
Oh, okay. Cigar one is extra. Okay, the cigar is my own preference lah. Okay, so this is so you have to have all this. So same apply to investment. If imagine May Pua every day eat durian durian very high calorie, right, and very high carb, right? I just
Yeah.
eat durian only every day. Eat durian, eat durian. What happened to me?
Cannot keep
I
like that, lor.
huh?
Cannot keep, lor.
I
The
will not
shape.
be looking okay lah. I think my look quite okay lah at this age. Okay, so
Very okay.
durian, what happened? I might have diagnosed some in
Yes.
the near future. So
Yes.
same thing, you just invest in property, invest in equity, you will have the same problem lah. So
Yes.
it's very layman term, it's very easy to understand. So you remember your balanced well diet for your body is same to your financial. So property is also one of financial investment tools and also others. So there's no say which is good, which is not
I,
so
I think I think
yeah.
most of the rich people are quite well educated in diversifying their portfolio of investment. It's just they are always out there looking for better opportunity. I think, like for example, people who have invested a lot of properties in Malaysia, they would tend to, or probably they should learn about investing in different countries. And of course, investing in different countries, you need a lot of education to know the tax system, the accounting system, and how to take mortgage loans and stuff like that, which we have been doing a lot of assisting a lot of people on that, particularly Australia and UK. That's right.
If you talk about property, they want to invest in overseas, they have to know their inheritance tax law.
Yes, that's right.
This is a
And
very
different country have different law. Yeah, like
correct.
Australia, you can only buy new property.
Yes, like in Japan, I think their inheritance tax is about 50%. Imagine
Japan quite stressful lah, because I don't know how to read the SPA, sales and purchase agreement.
correct. Yeah. So yes. So I hope.
Okay,
Yeah, I think there's some few friends coming in. I think there's
Patrick Tam is here. Hi, Patrick. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. And Carol Wong. Good evening, Carol. And thank you. Some of them have been our loyal supporter. They've been with us for quite a while. Eric has another question. Okay, here we go. Since a unicorn company like Grab is not doing well in digital business, what's your advice for unit trust towards digital company? Oh, okay. Would you be able to take this one, May? A unicorn company like Grab is not doing well in digital business due to COVID-19 crisis. What's your advice for unit trust investment towards digital company portfolio? Oh, I see. Whether now is it a good time to still invest the unit trust investment in this kind of digital company portfolio versus Islamic portfolio versus health portfolio? Yeah.
You should have all in a strategic percentage. You cannot say I start more on digital. I do not know when the digital market will bounce back, and we are not quick enough to go in when they bounce back. You know now market is crazy, like what you say, kangaroo. You cannot control kangaroo not to jump, right? So we do not know how high the kangaroo can jump. So we do not know. So you should have
yeah.
That's why we say
I agree. I agree with me.
Is like diversify in different industry and different geographical. Okay, Tim. Yeah, you mentioned something.
Yeah, because like today, I spoke to a couple of experts in Shopee store and also Lazada store. I had a meeting with a few of them people, and I was being told that uh, all this kind of market, it becomes hot for a certain period of time, seasonal. Okay,
Mm.
like for example, grocery delivery was very good for a while. Then after that, like now, those grocery delivery is not exactly doing so well anymore. So basically, if you were to invest in a transport company, a logistic company, and stocks and stuff like that, and suddenly the market share, it does not climb as high again now. So it's very, how do I put it, very volatile. But when they
Yes,
go down now, doesn't mean it's going to be down. What if a second wave, touch wood, what if a second wave hits, then what? Suddenly everybody goes back to grocery ordering again. I mean, like for me, I slow down on grocery ordering now that is RMCO, because during MCO period, right, I order everything online, my eggs, my veggie, and everything online. Oh, cannot go out, ma, can chutakai ma. All right. So which means I order very big volume. So to a delivery company, right, wow, good business. Grocery company or good business because it get a lot of volume business. But now I can go out already, RMCO okay, wow. So which means to say I don't order so many anymore, or I don't even order. I go to one Otama, or I go to any store and just buy and come back. I don't have to buy so much. So does that mean that the delivery business is going back down? Okay. Again, not very sure, because we don't know. Next 2 weeks what happen, next 5 weeks what happen, because we are hearing news that something is happening in Beijing. We are hearing news that of course US something is still happening. The things haven't gone away. So we are
yes,
currently just temporary only.
yeah.
So now, if you were to quote whether which stock is good to buy, it's something that not really a good time to answer that question also.
Just invest in like what I say, keep each of that in a certain percentage. Like now, maybe health industry is more positive, so you can have more percentage on this segment. Well,
Mm, mm,
the health. Okay, so
mm,
you can do this. So then yeah, you can engage us as an advisor. We can help
mm,
you to look to your current portfolio whether
mm,
it's you are doing it right. And
mm,
also now what we do, we don't do it lump sum investment. We also
mm,
hold a lot of cash, but a client will give us a chunk of cash in
mm,
our money market account, and we do
mhm,
investment for them batch by batch, because I do
mm,
not know when is the lower point. I can't
mm,
tell. No one can tell us also. So I
mm,
will not say client give me 1 million. I will not jump in the 1 million into one portfolio for them. No,
mm.
keep
All
into
right.
the market. The
Mm,
money market also give them some fixed deposit interest. Then I invest every month, and I see the market a bit low. Then my team, I have a special team in my office. Then they will invest, because I can't limit it. I had not enough time to call my client. Hey, now is the good time. Can you transfer my transfer?
yeah,
No,
that's
market will
right.
not wait for you.
Mm.
So we have to do this. Keep your money in our money market account.
It's
Okay.
true. It's true. So if
Yes.
let's say there's any of the portfolio that is losing, you don't want to lose too much as well, because you
Yes.
are diversified.
Yes. Yeah. And we leverage on the up and down point of the value, the
Mm,
investment. So
that's right.
we also leverage, so you can gain better capital growth or
Mhm.
profit.
All
Okay.
right.
So I
Great.
think
Okay.
it's
We have a
about
couple of minutes left.
yes.
I think the last topic that I promised to cover today is about May Pua's upcoming book. So when we
Yes.
come back afterwards shortly, we will discuss and get May Pua to tell us more about her book. Okay, and this is my Property Place live chat. Okay, May. So you were telling us, well, I found out that you are going to publish a book very soon. Can you tell us more about what your book is about?
Okay. This weekend is the Father's Day, huh? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm very emotion because my dad passed away. I think 20 over years, 25 years ago, when I was really young. I just graduated. So at first, I thought I want to write a book to remember my dad. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
through the lesson that I learned without a father, companion, and support, and
Mm-hmm.
how I become today. Okay, so this story angle, of course, it will write a bit of my dad. Then I will write the experience of myself, how to network with high net worth people and become an entrepreneur. How I can click with them and talk about wine investment, art investment, and the car. Yeah, so I will give a lot of tips on how to increase your skill to network with high network people. Yeah, this will be my angle book. So
I guess, yeah, that would be good. Then you can share with us the secret of how you talk to rich people. How do you approach rich people? I'm sure there's a certain kind of secret, because I would love to meet rich people every day, but I don't seem to meet many rich people around. So I must buy your book.
you need to know how much time to spend with rich people. This is very basic. Some of you, or let's say example myself, because I learned through my experience. So last time I never knew that the amount of time that you spend with the rich also can help you to generate very big ticket of business. Yes. So my time for high net worth people is one whole day.
So that is also it's also considered an investment in time, to invest in them.
So in my book, I will write all these details. Do you know how? For me, I'm very observer. Also, I learn from experience. I will observe how many cube of ice this client will put into his whiskey glass.
Oh, okay.
To these details, I will observe and I will remember. So last time I very forgetful, and now I used to it. Last time I will use my handphone, or I say, oh, Mr. ABC, whiskey, 2 cube of ice, no water. I will put this remark.
Yeah, rich people are very particular, right? Sometimes about this kind of thing.
It's very particular. So when I have another appointment with him, then I know.
And they appreciate that you can remember.
Yes, I will call the waiter. I will tell the waiter, whiskey, no water, 2 cube of ice. So if you are the client or my potential client, how do you feel?
You feel that you're very saisam, you pay attention, and you know how to take care of people.
And I think hardly people will do this nowadays.
Yeah,
and
that's right. That's right.
People will do last 10 years ago. I did this, I found this, I learned. I think I practiced it for about 5 years only. That's why my client from medium range then increased to more high net worth.
Interesting. Very good tip.
Yeah. So
you mentioned this, and then so you are teaching us another tip already. That's very good. I think there's a lot more to learn from the book inside.
Yes, if you are interested in my book, because I will launch my book next week. I'm in the next year. Sorry, next year, not so fast. Next year, so excited. I will launch my book next year. I'm in the process of writing it. Okay, so if you are keen to want to read my book, actually you can pre-order now.
Okay.
You can contact me. You can message me via my Facebook, May Pua, Lifestyle and Networking with May Pua. So this is Facebook page. You can send messenger or email to me that you want to pre-order my book. So I tonight, because we are so hot at the topic and so excited, I will give 10 audience who email me via my Facebook or like my Facebook page, but you must message me, otherwise I will not know who like. 10 audience like my page, pre-order my book. I will do a comprehensive financial report. It will just like a medical report. We will know what is your heartbeat, how many beats you beat per minute, your heartbeat, whether whether you have blood pressure or diabetes. Yeah, we will. Yeah, in a very graphic form and very easy to understand. It's not in words or in these numbers. Okay, it will be in a graphic, a pie chart to explain to you. Yeah.
All right. So, okay, I am not going to publish May's telephone number here for security
Yeah.
reasons. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
but yeah, so for those of you who want to have her contact number, you can contact me, and
Yes.
I shall pass the contact to you. All right, I will
Yeah.
not publish
That
it
is better. Yes.
publicly. Yeah, for security reasons lah.
Yes.
Okay, so great. So we can't wait to have your book coming out, and then we hope to know more about it soon. Probably you can do a second round when your book comes out. We interview you and talk about it as well. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Can
I'd like to
definitely.
say hello to one of my friend, Mr. Kok. He is all the way from Kuantan, and he's logging in to say hello. Hi, Mr. Kok. Thank you very much, Jenny. Okay, and so that's all the time we have for today. And thank you very much again, May, for your time, your precious time to
Yeah,
be able to
welcome.
share with us and share your secrets and tips with us. Thank you very much. And we hope to see you again in our show very, very soon. And for those
Yes.
of you who have logged in and you have logged in late, today we have covered quite a lot about the secrets of the rich people and what do they invest in. And we've done a pretty good education there. And next week, okay, for those of you who are logging in next week, I'll be interviewing 3 millennials. Okay, if you know, millennials now is the trend. Whatever they like, okay, that is the market segment is going to be. So I'm going to interview 3 millennials and their opinions about investing in property. Some say that they have bought property, some say that they don't like to buy property, and we want to go into their mind and ask them why do they think like that. All right, so if you're a property developer, if you're a property agent, if you're an investor, you may want to join me next week 9 p.m. on Saturday, and we will talk more to these 3 millennial individuals. All right, that's all the time we have today. Thank you very much again for those of you who spend your precious Saturday night time to join us in this show, and we hope to see you again next week. This is Timothy and May Pua signing off. Bye bye.